Hi everybody, my name is Louise and you're watching the Barre Yoga series, part of my 6-part series of LA Barre Fitness. The beautiful ladies behind me are Siobhan on my right and Harriet on my left. As you go through this session, make sure you take breaks when you need it, water when you need it. As always, keep your core tight and never compromise form. Let's do this. All right, everybody, we're gonna start with our right leg back in a lunge here. You wanna make sure that your legs are wide enough apart. Your back heel is pushing forward. Both of your knees are at a 90-degree angle, like so. So just make sure you check that. You want your hips to be nice and square. Right hip is driving forward, hands on the hips. Let's just go into pulses. Good, shoulders are back and down. If you see me look that way, it's because the cameraman's over there and he's communicating with me while we do this. Good, that's it. Good, so in this position, you wanna make sure that you feel your belly button driving in toward your tailbone. You're lifting up out of your pelvic girdle. Lots of space between your shoulders and your ears. Keep these shoulders pressed down, always back. In 4, 3, and 2, holding it right here. You're gonna take your front knee and you're gonna turn it out. You're gonna take your back knee and turn it out. Then you're gonna cross your back knee just a little bit behind the front so you form this diamond shape and keep the pulses going. Good. That's it. Beautiful. Few more here for 4, 3, I'm already feeling this in my thighs, and 2, and 1, holding it right here. You're gonna hinge forward at the waist so that your chest is over that front knee. Good, now you're gonna keep the pulses here going. Good, now you're working on the outer thigh of that front leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's bring the arms up above the head, 2, and 1. Good, bringing all of that weight on that front leg. Back leg is stretched way behind you. You're gonna pull your core in tight and lift that back leg up and down. Good. Now, it doesn't matter how high your leg goes. The priority here is that your leg is nice and stretched. Good, and that your hips are square. The second you start twisting your hips, you fall over like that. So you wanna keep your hips nice and square. 2 more. Holding the leg up here. Good, now lengthen that leg, lengthen the arms, pulse that leg up. Good. Beautiful work for 4, and 3, and 2. Holding it right here, last movement here. You're just gonna bend the standing leg and stretch, and bend, and stretch, and bend, and stretch. I know it's on fire. Push out 4 more for 4, woo, 3, 2, and 1. Good, with control, you're just gonna float back. Good, and then straighten out this front leg into warrior 1. That's it. Front hands are gonna come down. On either side of that front leg, you're gonna scooch that back leg in and come so that you're in a triangle pose. Here's a side view of triangle pose. Right here. So you wanna take your hips, you wanna square them off like this. So you're pushing the back hip down, pulling the front hip back. Good. Enjoying this here, working on that hamstring. Now you're gonna bend the back leg to the floor and stretch. Bend, stretch, bend, and stretch. Good, how are we doing, ladies? Woo, woo. Maybe you'll get more articulate later. We're fitness people, all we know is woo. And 2, and 1. Holding it here. Just holding it here. So you're gonna bring that back knee in, reach back, and in, and back, and in, and back. So you're just tapping the ankle with that back leg, then you're reaching back, in, and back. Let's go a little bit faster right here. So we have in, back, in, back, in, back, in. Here's a side view. So you're just tapping that ankle. Good. That front leg should be on fire. 3, 2, you're gonna hold this last one in right here. Now you're gonna bend the standing leg And then you're gonna stretch it at the same time you stretch that leg on top. Come everything in again, and then stretch both legs. Good. Fold everything in, and stretch. Good. Fold everything in. Let's take this a little bit faster. Here we go. We bend, stretch, bend, stretch, bend, stretch. Good, everybody. Give me 4 more. 2 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it up. Pulse up, up, and up, and up. Good. If you want to grab hold of that standing leg with one of your arms, you can for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that leg down to meet the other one. Bend both legs. Come and hug your knees. Good. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. This time you're gonna reach that left leg back. Good, right here, hands on the hips. And we go back into those pulses. Good. Remembering our technique here, this time it's gonna be that left hip that you're pushing forward. Good, lifting again up out of the pelvic girdle. Shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Beautiful. Good. For 4, 3, 2, holding it right here. You're gonna take this front knee and you're just gonna turn it out a little bit. Back leg's gonna turn out just a little bit. Then you're gonna cross it just a tad. And you're gonna keep those pulses going. How are your thighs, guys? Yeah. I'm gonna take a break, walk around. You're gonna stay in it. Good. So Harriet's hips are completely square. Good, she's drawing in this tummy. She's tight up the midline. Good girl. That's it. I'm just gonna take Siobhan's knee and I'm gonna get her to turn it out just a little bit more. She's shaking. Siobhan is shaking, you should be too. All right, 4, and 3, and 2. We're gonna hinge forward at the waist. Just 8 more pulses right here. 7, bring the arms forward. Good, for 4, and 3, and 2, holding it right here. Ladies, you're gonna bring all of that weight on that front leg. Stretch the back leg way behind you. Now lift it up and down. So it doesn't matter how high you get with that back leg. What matters is that it's stretched. Good, then you're keeping this knee locked in position, so you're trying not to let it wiggle everywhere like that. Good, and to make that happen, you're gonna pull up in the belly and you're gonna tighten that glute muscle. Last one here, right here, ladies, pulse it up for me. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Let's have some standing leg plies. Down and up and down and up. Good. If you need to touch that back leg at any point, you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding it here, ladies, with control. You're just gonna float that leg back. Good. Straighten this front leg. Now you're in warrior 1. Good. Bring those front hands down on either side of that leg. Scooch that back leg in just a little bit. Triangle pose. Back knee bends and stretch. Bend and stretch. Well done. And 3, and 2, and 1. From here, you're just gonna tap that toe on your ankle and then reach it back again. Good, here's a side view. Tap and back, tap and back. Good, 4, 3, 2. We're gonna take this a little bit faster. Here we go, 8 fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. On the last one, you keep everything in, you fold, then you stretch, and fold, and stretch. Good. That's it. For 4, and breathe, and 2. Little bit faster, here we go, ladies, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this last one up, pulse up and up. If you want to grab that standing leg with your hand, no problem. Good, fighting for height right here. Pulsing against that glute muscle. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, bring that leg down to meet the other one, bending both knees, good. And hug those knees, give me a great big inhale up. Good, and exhale down. Beautiful, inhale up. And exhale down. Good, one more, good one. Whew. And exhale down. Good, ladies. All right, we are done the warm up. Sip of water if you need it. Then we're coming down to our mat. Whew. Excellent work, ladies. Okay, we're coming down to our mat. We're gonna face sideways so you can see us. You're coming into a modified push-up position. Straight line from your elbow to your knees. That means your butt isn't lifted to here or sagging here. You wanna be tight in that core, glutes squeezed. Now we're gonna do a Chaturanga Push-Up, which means you're gonna pinch your sides with your elbows and come back up. Down, 2 counts, up for 2, good. That's it, ladies. Beautiful, good. And down for 2, and up for 2, and down for 2, and up. Well done. Let's do 4 fast for 4. Good. And 3, you can see Harriet's only coming down about halfway. That's up to her. Modified. Now we're gonna hold it halfway, ladies, about here. Good. Still have those elbows tacked to your side. Pulse it out right here. Good. That's it. Should be feeling this in your triceps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, static hold for 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All the way down. Well done, ladies. Well done, well done. Now reach your arms above you. Reach your legs behind you. Move my hair. Good. Now in this position right here, we're going to be lifting our arms and our legs at the same time. But to make this happen, I want you to draw your shoulders down your back. I want you to tighten up through that front line. So even though your abs are pressed against the floor, they're still pulled in. Your glutes are squeezed. Backs of knees are nice and long. Your legs are totally stretched. You're pulling your legs out away from your hip sockets. Now let's lift the arms and legs off the floor. Here we go. Up and down and up and down. Good. Imagine you have a string tied to the back of your knees and somebody is pulling on those strings to lift your legs up and down, up and down. Good, ladies. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep those legs nice and straight. Keep the abs tight. Good. 2, hold this last one up here. Holding it up here now, stretch everything. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Can you get higher? 3, higher 2, higher 1. Good. Everything comes down. Good. Now you're gonna draw your hands in just a little bit to here. And you're gonna push up. So you're in a Cobra position. Roll those shoulders down. So you don't wanna be here. Get the turtle head out of the shell. Right here. Now begin tightening your low back and begin slowly releasing that left arm up into the sky. Real left arm, guys. Good. And lower that arm. Other arm. Now from here, ladies, you're gonna try to hold this position and bring your other arm off Holding it here. 4, 3, 2. Keep that body up. Bend the back legs. Grab the ankles. Good. Now pull your body up. Beautiful. Trying to get those knees off the floor and pull the knees together. Beautiful, ladies. A few more counts here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Everything comes down. Now your hands, fingertips, are gonna come behind your head. Spread those knees apart just a little bit. Good, touch your toes together. And you're gonna lift your knees off the floor at the same time your head and shoulders come up. You're gonna pulse it up, and up, and up, and up. Good, let's have a look. Beautiful, ladies. Excellent. Elbows stay nice and wide. Good. That's it. Siobhan, just widen your knees up a little bit more. Good. You can see her shaking. It's amazing. That's it, ladies. Woohoo! Only 4 more. Come on for 4, 3, 2. Hold this last one up and relax. Well done, girlies. Well done. Okay. All right. You're gonna push yourself up onto all 4s. Good, and come back into child's pose. Release that low back. Good. All right, find yourself in quadruped or tabletop. Good, we're gonna move through a few cat-cow movements. So you're gonna begin by tucking the pelvis under. Good, and letting that curl ripple through your spine all the way to your head. Curve that chin underneath. Good, now release again, starting with your pelvis. Sit bones angle to the sky. Good, chin comes up in a high release. Let's do one more like that, curve that pelvis underneath. Good, ending with your chin tucked into your chest. Good, and release. Excellent work, ladies. All right, curve the back toes under. Bring your weight off of your knees and sit back into downward dog. Good, enjoy this downward dog for a little bit. You can move if you want to, right here. Good. Can you hear me okay still? Good. From here, you're going to lift your leg that's closest to me up into the sky and back down. Good. So we're in a 3-legged dog. We're lifting that leg up and down. Let's take this a little bit faster. Up and down, up and down. Good. For 4, 3, 2. Now what you're gonna do, watch me at first, you're gonna lift it up, circle it to the side. Up and back, up and side. So as you do this, you're trying to keep that core really still, moving that leg through every position as you land it to the side and back. Good. Last one, ladies. Up to the side, up and back. Now lift that leg up again, sky high. Good. Begin pulsing it up and up and up, up. Good. Fighting for height. Stretch that leg, ladies, for 4, 3. That's it. 2 and 1. Keep that leg up there. You're gonna walk yourself out into full plank. Good. If you want to put a knee down, like Harriet, you can. Otherwise, stay up with Siobhan and me. Back leg down and up and down. Up. Good. Core tight. That's it. 4 more for 4, 3. How we doing, ladies? 2. Woo! 1. Hold that leg up right here. Pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna drop that leg behind the underneath leg, and then you're gonna turn. Open it up right here. Good. Hips up and up. Good. Good. Strong in your obliques right here. Good. Pretending you have an imaginary hand under here, lifting you up. That imaginary hand is your obliques. Good. Oh, who made this up? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now your underneath leg, ladies, is gonna come down to here. Good. This hand is gonna come on your hip. Good. That's it. Upper leg is stretched. You're gonna begin lifting it up and down. Now at home, if this is too much for you on your knee, good. You can come all the way down right here. Good. You'll still be working. That's it. For 4, 3, 2. Hold that knee up, hold that leg up, I mean, good. Now you really want to make sure that you're square in your hips. Good. Knee is right underneath you, so you don't want it too far forward or back, in line with the rest of your body. Yes, this hip flexor is nice and long. Good. Siobhan is shaking. Pulse that leg up and up and up and up and up. Remember, you can take breaks when you need to, ladies. You can take breaks. You need to rest the leg here just a little bit. Come back in when you're ready. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna reach that arm overhead, pull the elbow into the knee, and out, and in, and out. Good. Look at me, I'm sweaty. Sweaty McSweaty. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out there, ladies. Flex that foot, pulse it up for the last 8. Good. Keep that core tight. Little tip for you, everybody at home. When you're feeling like you're about to collapse or you're tired, tighten that core. 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Send that leg down. Now you are gonna come down all the way onto your side. Head rests in your hand. Good. Top leg is gonna come here, bent in front. If you wanna have the leg down, knee down, or up like this, you can. Bottom leg is flexed and nice and stretched. Now you're gonna begin lifting that leg up and down, up and down. Good. Good. That's it. Oh. Wipe the sweat off my face. 3, 2. Hold that leg up. Here we go. Pulse it up and up and up and up. Good. You can even have your hand resting flush with your arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold it here, ladies. You're gonna go up in 3 levels. Higher, higher, back, down. Level 1, level 2, level 3, back down. Good. Higher, 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 back down. Good. Should be feeling this in the inner thigh by now. Good. Up, higher, higher. You want to keep that foot nice and flexed. Feel like you have energy driving through your heel for 4. Good. 3. That's it. And 2. Good. Last one. Hold it at the very top. Now point that foot. Give me a few circles. Switch directions. Here we go. and hold it at the top. Last 8, ladies, static hold. 7, 6, 5. Can you get it higher? 4, higher 3, higher 2, and 1. Good. Set that leg down. Good. That's it. Now bend both knees into your chest so you're in fetus position. Good. Now push yourself up, coming onto your heels. Good. Everyone, give me a great big inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more good one. Recovering right here. And down. Well done, everybody. How are you guys feeling? Good? I love the shaking. He's a shaker. We love shaking. If you're shaking at home, I'm very proud of you. How you doing? Good. Sweaty. I'm very sweaty. All right, ready for the other side. Take a sip of water. All right. So starting in a quadruped position. Good, you're gonna curl the back toes under. Bring the weight off of your knees. Sit back into downward dog. That's it. Now everybody should be on their other leg. So for us, it's our right leg this time. You're just gonna lift it up in the air, nice and straight. And back down. One more, very slow. Nice and high. And back down. Here we go, at tempo. Up and down. We have 8, 7, good, 6, and 5. Drawing that belly in. Now here we go into circles, ladies. We go up, down to the side, up, and back. The key here really is to keep your core nice and still. Up, down, up, to the back. 4 more, ladies. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Here we go, last one. Good, now everybody lift that leg up and pulse it in the air. Right against your butt muscle. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now you're gonna walk out into plank position. Option to put that knee down like Harriet. Here we go, down, up, down, up. Give me 4, 3, true plank position, pelvis in line with shoulders. Now hold that leg up, pulse it up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, knee down. Good, now you're gonna turn to open up. Good. Hand on the hip. That's it, everybody. Leg up and down, up and down. Good. Whew. That's it. For 4, 3, 2. Now hold it up at the top, everybody. Pulse it up, 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 and up. Good. Excellent work. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arm overhead, elbow to knee, and out, in, and out. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out, flex that foot, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse, and pulse. These pulses are tiny. You want to keep them small. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, oh my goodness, 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Everything in, you're lying down. Good. All the way to here. Head can be in your hand or all the way down. Bottom leg is stretched. Top leg bent here, resting on the floor, or you can open it up, flat foot. Underneath leg, foot is stretched. Backs of knees long. You're gonna begin raising and lowering that leg. Good. And down. Good. Up. Down. Whew. Good. 4. And 3. And 2. Holding it up at the top, everybody. Pulse that leg up and up and up. Trying to hold at the top. Uphold, 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 uphold. Good. 4. And 3. And 2. Here we go. 3 levels. Let's go. We up and higher, back, down. Good. Up, higher, higher, back down. Up, higher, higher, back down. Up. 4 more, everybody. For 4, I'm gonna have a little look-see. That's it. 3. Harriet's leg is nice and long. You can stretch it even more, darling. Yes. You can always stretch your leg a little more than you thought. 2. Good. I may have added on an extra one. Last one. Up, everybody, hold it at the top right here. Now you're gonna point this foot. Good, you're gonna give me some circles. Good circles, trying to keep this body nice and still. Good, how are we doing, Siobhan? Come on, get this leg up for me. Get it up. Now reverse that direction, other way. Good, she's nice and strong in the core. She's pulling in her abs. Good, she's releasing the tension behind here. Good, 4 more counts for 4. That's it. 3, I'm coming back in. 2, 1, now hold it up there, everybody, for 8, 7, 6, 5, get it higher for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good, everybody down. Good. Whew, excellent work. All right, bending both knees in, hand flat on the floor in front. Push yourself up, coming onto your ankles. Good, give me those great big inhales up and down. Inhale up and down. Up and down. One more good one. Up and down. Well done. Here's a mini break if you want it. Grab some water. We're moving into our abs section. And water dripping down me. Okay. How are you doing, Kevin? Good? Okay. Everybody's going to come onto their backs. Let's have our legs facing this way, girls. All the way down. Whoop. Have to move my mic. Good, hands flat by your side. Now your pelvis is going to have a little bit of a tilt so that you're removing any space between your low back and the mat. You're driving your belly button into the floor, yes? Your pubic bone should be slightly tilted upward. Good, and you want to keep that closed gap at all times. Now you have the option here to keep your feet flat on the floor as we move through abs, or right away, you can bring them into tabletop. Good. In tabletop, you're forming a nice 90-degree angle with your knees and your hip joint. Hands are gonna come behind your neck and head just to support your neck a little bit. You're gonna lift your head and shoulders off the mat, squeeze those knees together, point those toes, and you're gonna begin pulsing up and up and up and up. Good. All the time. drawing that belly button in. Good. Now we're gonna go into a combination here. You have 4 pulses up, 3, 2, then you're gonna touch your right leg down to the floor, and then your left leg. Again, from the top, 4 pulses up, 3, 2, 1, right leg down, back up, left leg. Good, here we go again. And now if you're okay with this position, and you need something a little bit more, 4 pulses up, you can straighten those legs. Good, and you can lower one straight leg, and then the other straight leg. Here we go again. Pulse up, 3, 2, 1, leg down, switch legs. Good, up, 3, 2, 1, leg. Now you're only using straight leg if you can do so without lifting your low back. Last time, up, 3, 2, 1, right leg. Now we're going to continue this leg movement, right leg, good, left leg. Now let's take this a little bit faster, make it more of a scissor motion, right, switch, switch. You can begin grabbing onto that leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, how are we doing? 4, woohoo, 3, 2, 1, good, both legs up, bend the knees in, relax the head, yes, good everybody. That's it. Now from here, you're going to extend your arms and legs at the same time, circle your arms back, hug the knee again, hug the knees again, good. Extend, and back in. Now it's up to you how close to the ground you want to get your legs. Good. If you need to have your legs up here, that's okay too. If you need to take a break, that's okay too. Let's speed this up, gals. Out, in, out, and in. 4, 3, 2, hold this last one out, ladies. Hold it out for 4, 3, 2, and 1, back in. Well done. Well done, well done. Good. Excellent work, everybody. All right, we're gonna straighten those legs up into the air. You're gonna externally rotate the legs from the hips. Toes are both pointed. All right, now you're gonna begin beating the legs, crossing one leg in front of the other. So the legs move right to the side and back in. Good. Keeping those legs nice and long. Good. Let's take this a little bit faster, ladies. Here we go. And beat, beat, cross, cross. Good. Now when you're ready, you can stay here or you begin lowering the legs down for 2, back up for 2. Good. Down for 2, back up for 2, down for 2, back up for 2, down for 2. Woo! 4 more, ladies. Come on. That's 1. That's 2. And this music too, right? It's like counting down. Last one, everybody. Good. Bend these knees in. Good. Just draw some circles with those knees. Good. And switch direction. Excellent work, ladies. All right. Extend those legs one at a time underneath you. Arms above your head. Grabbing your left hand with your right. Good. Making contact between your arms and your head. Without breaking that contact, you're going to peel yourself off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Peel yourself off. That was nice. Okay, here's another little break. Get some water. All right. So I'm going to get my lovely assistant, Siobhan, to put my mic back in for me. You're all going to come to standing. Good. Mic's in. All right. All right, high five. We're almost there. Good. Okay. You're going to stand with your feet in parallel. Good. You're going to make sure these hip flexors are nice and long. So take that pelvis, tuck it under just a little bit. I'll give you a side view. So the way we naturally want to stand is just with a little curve in our low back here. You want to get rid of that curve. Take your tailbone, point it to the floor, slight tuck under. These hip flexors are nice and long. All right. Now from here, you're going to externally rotate from the hips to move the feet apart so that they're forming a small V. You're wrapping in your glutes. Good. You want to feel like your inner thighs are pulling out like this. You're lifted up out of your pelvic girdle again, shoulders back and down. For this next movement, we're going to have our hands on our hips. Good. You're going to point that right leg in front. This leg is nice and long. Yes? Now you're just going to lift it up and down. Good. Up and down. Now I really want to encourage you, as you lift the leg up, your energy is also driving up. And this is to prevent this from happening. Yes? So we don't want this. Good. We want to be lifted up. And you're dropping down in the working hip, pulling up on the standing side. Good. So opposition, you're dropping on this side, pulling up on this side. Good. That's it, ladies. For 4, 3, 2, ready? Hold this last one in the air right here. Nice long leg, pulse up, and up, and up, and up. Good. Now, careful of this happening. I know that's what we want to do. Keep dropping this hip. Keep squaring these hips. Good. For 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Flex that foot. Bend the leg. Stretch and bend and stretch. Add a plie on the standing leg. Good. Stretch, bend, and stretch. Good. That's it. Let's have a look. Bend and stretch. Good. Harriet's nice and square. Good. Her leg isn't too high. That's it. Well done, Siobhan. She's working to rotate this leg from her hip, trying to get her inner thigh pointed to the ceiling. Good. Give me 4 more. Good girl. 3. She's nice and pulled up on her standing hip. That's it. 1. Hold it there, ladies. Home stretch. Pulse up and up and up. Now let's bring the arms up into the sky. Without lifting our shoulders, we want to drop the shoulders right here. Here we go. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold it static. Last 4 counts, but you're going to try to lift it up more. More. For 2 and 1. Good. Send that leg back into a hip flex stretch. Good. That's it. Good. Driving this hip flexor to me. Good, everybody. Now just bring this front leg into parallel position. because now you're gonna put all of your weight on that front leg and you're gonna grab your ankle behind you. Good, for a quad stretch. Good. Now I'm gonna turn sideways so that you can see. Just gonna give you a little hop sideways. Good, so we're all in a quad stretch position. Now we're gonna go into a dancer's pose, which is a yoga position. So you can keep your grip here, or you can switch it to an underhand grip here. Keeping your knee pointed to the floor, as tight to your standing leg as you can. You're gonna drive that knee away from you while the front arm reaches forward. Good. That's it. And you're gonna hold it here. Good, everybody. And back up. Whew, almost fell over. That's okay. If you fall over at home, you get back in it. All right, shake out whatever you need to. Again, standing in parallel position. Shoulders back and down, always trying to release tension in your upper body. Good. Let's get back into that slight tuck with our pelvis. So our pubic bone is facing the floor. These hip bones are nice and long. Externally rotate from the hips to make a small V with your feet. Glutes are squeezing together. Good, hands on the hips. You're gonna point that left leg forward this time. Good, now begin lifting it up and down, up and down. Again, now dropping in this left hip while you pull up underneath the right glute. Up, down, up, and down. Good. Good, everybody. Constantly trying to grow taller. Energy is always going up. 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna hold this leg up there, flex the foot. We bend and stretch and bend and stretch. And if you smile, you're telling your body you're not in as much pain as you actually might be. Good. And it's just lactic acid anyway. It doesn't kill you. Good. Your body will tell you it's done long before you're actually done. 3. Good. Add the plie. Good. Few more with the plie for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Pulse it up. Bring the arms up above your head. Good. That's it. Keep these pulses tiny, so you don't want them to be huge like this. Okay, just tiny. For 4, 3, 2. We have 4 more counts after this. Static hold. Here we go. Lift it higher. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Send that leg back. Good. Into a hip flexor stretch. Good. Parallel this front leg. That's it. Squeaky mat over there. Good. Now bring all of your weight on that front leg. Grab your quad. Good. Whew. Beautiful. Now turn sideways on this side. Good. You can switch the grip if you want to. Good. Now you're gonna begin bringing this knee away from you. Right arm, left arm, goes front. Up you get. That was good. Give those hips a little shaky shake. Good. Last bit of work right here, everybody. Come so your feet are in a nice wide stance. Turn out the toes. Good. Arms are gonna come out to the side. Now you're going to bend both knees, making sure that the knees are tracking over your toes. Good. That's it. You two are gonna stay here. I'm just gonna talk about a few cues. A few technical points. When you're in this position, you don't wanna have your butt tracking out like this. Be here. You wanna take this pelvis, tuck it underneath, push these thighs back, making sure your shoulders are over your hips. So you're here. Good. Staying here, ladies. Beautiful, Siobhan. Take that little piece off you. Outside of your feet, of the soles of your feet, are pressing into the floor, and that will activate your sit bones. Good. I'm gonna take Harriet's pelvis. I'm gonna tuck it under just a little bit. Good. Pulling in the abs all the time. Good. That's it. All right, ladies. I know you've been in it already for a few counts, but drop lower for me. Bring the arms above the head. Good. Continue pressing the outer soles into the floor. Keep pushing those thighs back. Keep lifting up out of the pelvic girdle. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Up you get. Good job, everybody. All done. Hard work's over. We're gonna stretch. All right. So let's come at the edge of our mat right here. Good. You're gonna drop your chin to initiate a curl down all the way to the floor. Good. As soon as your fingertips touch, you're gonna walk yourself out into downward dog. Right here. Enjoy this downward dog. Sit bones to the sky. Good. Pressing all 10 fingers equally into the mat. Good. Working on those hamstrings. Good. Let's pedal the feet a little bit. Right here. Good. Now both heels driving into the floor. Now the leg that's closest to the camera, ladies, you're gonna lift it up into the sky. Good. And then you're gonna swing it through into runner stretch right here. Now you're gonna bring both hands on the inside of that leg right here. Now if you want to and you need something more, you come down on your elbows. All the while trying to keep that back leg as straight as you can. Now if you need something a little bit more, you're gonna roll over onto the outer edge of that front foot. Just for an extra stretch in that hip. Good. Coming back onto the sole of the foot, back up onto your hands. Inside arm comes back to the outside. Good. Now you're gonna scooch that leg back into downward dog. Good. Now come into plank. Send both knees down. Good. Sitting back onto your heels. Hands come off. You're gonna sit down onto your side, bring the legs forward. Both legs straight in front, good. Now the same leg that was forward in the downward dog position is gonna lift up and it's gonna cross the other one, foot flat on the floor. Now you can stay in this position with the underneath leg straight, or if you've got the flexibility, you can cross the underneath leg so that you're here, as long as both sit bones are still in contact with the floor. With the opposite arm, you're gonna pull this knee into your chest, and then you're gonna lengthen the spine and twist around the spine. Good. So you're lengthening, twisting. Every time you exhale, you twist a little bit more. Good, everybody give me a great big inhale. As you exhale, twist a little more. Good. And revolve back around, facing front, good. Now we're gonna switch our leg position. So we're gonna come into a cross-legged position right here. So we're just gonna widen our legs, bringing our ankles away from our seats. Now you can either rest one leg on top right here, or this leg comes in front. Just depends on your flexibility. Okay, I'm gonna be here. Now you're gonna lengthen your back, lifting up out of the waist. Fingertips are gonna rest gently on the floor in front of you. Now you're gonna hinge forward at the hips, maintaining this flat back, creeping your fingertips forward ever so slowly until you find your edge. Good. When you found your edge, you're going to relax in that position, drop your chin. Beautiful, everybody. Now slowly creep your hands back in. Good, all the way up. Good, to come out of this position, I like to just lift my leg off of the other one. Good, both legs front. Good, now I'm gonna swing them around. Good, and come so that I'm sitting on my heels, and then I'm just gonna turn my body to face this way, getting ready for the other side. Slide your hands forward. Good. Curl the back toes under, weight off of your knees, sitting back into downward dog. Good. This time it's going to be that opposite leg, ladies. Stretch it right here. Now lift it to the sky. Good. And swing it all the way through into runner stretch. Good. If you need to put that back knee down, like Harriet, you can. Now both hands are gonna come on the inside of the foot. You don't have to if you're already feeling it. Again, this is optional, coming down onto your elbows and rolling on the outside of that foot. Good, let's flatten that foot again. Coming up onto our hands. Hand moves to the outside of that leg. Good, from here, you're gonna scooch that leg back into downward dog. One more time. And let's pedal the feet out a little bit. Good, now let's drive both heels into the floor. Good. And send our bodies into a nice plank right here. Good. Drop the knees. Good. Sit back onto your ankles. Good. Rolling down to one side. Swinging the legs in front. Good. Now the same leg that was forward in the runner stretch position is going to bend and come flat foot on top of the underneath leg. Good. If this is enough for you, you stay here. Otherwise, you bend the underneath leg. Keep both sit bones in contact with the floor. With the opposite arm, you're gonna hug this knee into the chest. You're gonna grow tall in that spine, and then you're gonna revolve around that spine. Good. Making this twist happen from the thoracic spine rather than the shoulders and neck. Everybody give me a great big inhale. Exhale, get a little deeper in your twist. Good, and coming back around to face the front. Excellent work. All right, we're gonna come into a cross-legged position right here. So you're just gonna move this ankle a little bit away from your derriere. Set this leg on the floor or on top of the underneath leg. Good. Fingertips come on the floor, lengthen the spine as much as you can. Keep this length, and as you creep the fingertips forward. When you find your edge, you're just gonna hang out there, drop the chin, and relax. Good. Creep the fingertips back in. Good. All the way up to the top. Good, ladies. To come out of this position, you can just lift this foot off and place it on the floor. Send both legs in front. Let's swing them around. Come so that you're sitting on your ankles. Good. Now your left arm is going to reach up and all the way over, coming down on the elbow of that right arm. Now you're going to stretch your underneath arm, and as you do so, you're going to reach this left arm back away from you. Good. Now bringing this arm, drawing a big circle all the way on top and landing it in front. Good. Moving these arms to center. Good. Pressing the palms into the floor, feeling that all the way down your lats. Good. And curling back up to center. Good. This time it's going to be that right arm that reaches all the way up. Good. And let it tip your body over, coming down on the elbow of that left arm. Good. Stretching that left arm, reaching all the way back. Good. Drawing a big circle with this right arm and landing it on the floor in front. Good. Bringing both hands into the center, in front. Again, pressing both palms into the floor. Good. And curl up. Good. Roll these shoulders back and down. Give me 2 big inhale up. And down. Last one. Inhale up. And all the way back down. Good. You're all done. Yay. Yay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it.